Hello and welcome everybody. Today I am super excited. I am going to open this box of collector boosters gifted to me by Wizards of the Coast for the Marvel Spider-Man Universes Beyond set. I'm super excited for this set. I love the Marvel superhero movies and I'm super excited because I love collector boosters and I want to open more collector boosters. All right, let's get started. Daddy, I need help.
First step.
Open the box.
Take the plastic off.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that part. I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes while I try to figure out how to do it.
Most importantly, probably everyone out there probably doesn't want to either. So.
Yeah. All right, let's open.
Would you like some of this? Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Well,
hey, these are actually really well packed.
Yeah, my dad was even struggling.
I'll try to pre-open some.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with our first pack here. Common Crook, Eerie Gravestone, Oscorp Research Team, Guy in the Chair, my favorite name. You're just a guy in the chair. Your card doesn't even deserve a proper name. Vibrant Cityscape, Spider Suit, Tombstone, Spider-Man India, Vulture Scheming Scavenger, Foil Island, Spider-Ham Peter Porker. 1 in a green 2/2. When Spider-Ham enters, create a food token. Other spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles, and wolves you control get +1/+1. An extended art, Oscorp Industries. This is the Grixis land. When it enters tapped. When it enters from a graveyard, you lose 2 life, and it has mayhem. So you can discard it and play it that turn. Spider-Woman, Stunning Savior. This is kind of a cool-ish art. It's definitely very different from the arts that we're used to, but it's very cool. 1 and then a blue-white hybrid for a 2/2 flying. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. Okay, so it's kind of like a taxing effect. Ooh, a Hex. Destroy 6 target creatures. Now, a big thing to note on this card. You have to destroy 6 creatures in order to cast this card. If one of the targets fizzles out, I'm pretty sure anyway, you need to have 6 legal targets. Maybe you could just
target. Do they have to be different ones, though?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe you could just target the same creature 6 times.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, interesting thing on this card.
I think they probably do.
Yeah, probably. Interesting. J. Jonah Jameson. 2 in a red, 2/2. When it enters, suspect up to 1 target creature. Whenever a creature you control with menace attacks, create a treasure token. Okay. And then a robot food token. We'll start on the next pack while my dad is looking this up on Hex.
Yes, we will try and get confirmation.
All right, Vibrant Cityscape, Angry Rabble, Starling, Spider Manifestation, Amateur Hero, Flying Octobot, Alien Symbiosis, Prison Break, Prowler, Planes, The Death of Gwen Stacy. 2 in a black, Chapter 1, destroy target creature. On its own, that would be a great card. Chapter 2, each player may discard a card. Each player who doesn't loses 3 life. And then Chapter 3, exile any number of target players' graveyards. Friendly Neighborhood, 3 in a white, Enchantland. When this aura enters, create 3 1/1 green and white human citizen creature tokens. Enchanted Land has 1 tap. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature you control. Only as a sorcery. Green Goblin, Nemesis, Borderless. Okay, it's pretty cool. Would be better if it was a little bit more green, but that's just my opinion. 2 black, red, 3/3 flying. Whenever you discard an on-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on target goblin you control. Whenever you discard a land card, create a tapped treasure token. Okay, interesting. Ooh, a foil special guest clever impersonator. This looks really cool. And then it's 4 mana. You can have it enter as a copy of any non-land permanent. The Clone Saga. Oh my god, this is so weird. This is so weird. It's like it's a comic book on a card. It's pretty cool. What's weird? 4 mana, Chapter 1, Surveil 3. Chapter 2, when you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. Chapter 3, choose a card name. Whenever a creature with the chosen name deals combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card. Alright. This art style is interesting. And then a Spider Illusion Villain.
We were right about Hex, by the way. In that it does need 6 different target creatures.
Okay.
And if any of them does become illegal, the rest of it will still resolve.
Yep.
So that our gut instincts were correct initially. So that's always, but it's good to verify.
Yep. Gallant Citizen. Doc Ock's Henchman. Masked Meower. Lurking Lizards. Alchemax. Silver Sable. Shocker Unshakable. Spider Shoot. Web Warriors in Borderless Foil. Ooh, a forest. Ooh, Gwen Stacy. 1 and a red, 2/1. When Gwen Stacy enters, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control this creature. And then 2 and Jeskai, transform Gwen Stacy as a sorcery. The flip side, Ghost Spider. You can also just cast it for Jeskai and 2. And it's a 4/4 with flying, vigilance, and haste. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Ghost Spider. Remove 2 counters from Ghost Spider. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay, pretty good. I like it. An extended art Urban Retreat. Ooh, the Cosmic Spider-Man. This card is super cool. It's Wooburg. 5/5. Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste. It's all about 5s. 5 mana, 5 colors, 5 power, 5 toughness, 5 evergreen keywords. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn. This is super good. This could be a pretty good commander, too.
It's definitely one of the cards people have been talking about and looking out for and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So it's a great pull.
Yeah. No, I'm super happy with that. Ooh, Infernal Grasp. Reprint, removal spell. Anti-Venom, foil extended art. Quintuple white, 5/5. When Anti-Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh. If damage would be dealt to Anti-Venom, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on him. Ooh, that's really good if you can cast it. It's good in a mono white deck. In limited, this would be very difficult because 5 white is very difficult. And then a Peter Porker art card. It's just a pig.
That pack was.
That was a
wow.
pack.
That was a pack.
It was a pack and a half. And then the Peter Porker to top it off. Angry Rabble, Starling, Spider Manifestation, Spider Rex, Suburban Sanctuary, MJ Rising Star, Sandman's Quicksand, Robotics Mastery, Spider Bite, a Mountain, Spider Punk. 1 and a red, 2/1 with Riot. Other spiders you control have Riot. Spells and abilities can't be countered. Ooh, I like that text. That's my favorite part of text on this entire card. Damage can't be prevented. Very nice red aggro card. Ooh, another Clone Saga in the weird-ass art. Rentisu, white extended art. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untap creatures and or treasures you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. Ooh, Parallel Lives. Wait, this is in my Ridden Seri Commander deck. Now I have a prettier version. This art is so sick. Oh my god. And then it doubles tokens under your control. So really, really cool. Villainous Wrath. 3 black. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control. Then, destroy all creatures. It's like in the name, it's a wrath. And then a treasure human citizen. Alright, that was a pretty good pack too. Well, we want the soul stone. I almost got this pack. It's like mostly opened. I got it. It.
We got there.
Spider Rex, Venomized Cat, Amazing Acrobats, News Helicopter, Twisted Spider Clone, Aunt May, Molten Man, Spider-Mobile, Flash Thompson, ooh, a Swamp, Urban Retreat, with great power, ... 3 and a white. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. All damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. Huh. That's like really funny with the turtle from a couple sets ago. That's the like 20 toughness turtle. That's really funny.
It's just like the damage keeps going. I don't know what happens there. That's an interesting question, actually.
Maximum Carnage. Ooh, another comic book style saga. 4 and a red. Chapter 1. Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you if able. So each creature is goated. Chapter 2. Add triple red. Chapter 3. This saga deals 5 damage to each opponent. Okay. And then a Thrill of Possibility in a really cool art. These special guest arts are so cool. They're so cool. Another Urban Retreat in the same pack. And a Robot Food. All right, on to our next pack. Inner Demons Gangsters. Mechanical Mobsters. Thwip. Whoosh. I wanted Kapow to come after that. Thwip, whoosh, Kapow! That would be really, really funny. Sinister Hideout. Living Brain. Rhino, Barreling Brute. Chameleon. Raging Goblinoids. Ooh, a forest. Interdimensional Web Watch. 4 mana. When this artifact enters, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. And then tap, add 2 mana and any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast spells from exile. Okay, interesting. Ooh, wait, this is so cool. Symbiote Spider-Man. 2 and then a blue-black hybrid for 2/4. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. And then find new host. 2, so it's same as the mana cost. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains this card's other abilities. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh, interesting. I like this card a lot. I like the design on it of like, it dies and then it's coming, and then it attaches to another creature, basically. So... yeah, this is cool. And the art is so cool. I really like the board. Like, I know it's borderless, but I like the style at the edges of the card. It's really, really cool. Sensational Spider-Man. Ooh, I think this was like one of the first cards previewed of this entire set, like months ago or something. 1 white, blue, 3/3. Whenever Sensational Spider-Man attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and put a stun counter on it. Then you may remove up to 3 stun counters from among all permanents. Draw cards equal to the number of stun counters removed this way. Okay. Tapping things down, you're throwing this sticky stuff and then they can't get out. Okay, flavorful. And the borderless art, again, amazing.
Now, note that has the SPE
Yes.
code on it, correct?
Yes.
Which
I think is the commander.
Yes. So the SPE. Okay, yeah, those are eternal legal.
Mm-hmm.
So they're commander, legacy, and vintage legal.
Okay.
And individual cards also legal, which are already available in other formats, of course.
Yeah.
So yes, I believe that's kind of meant largely on the commander front there. So
yep.
Very cool to get that.
9 lives. This is one of my friend's favorite cards, and the art is super cool. It's like a cat lady. Ooh, a foil borderless radioactive spider. 1 green, 1/1, reach death touch. And the foiling, it looks kind of like textured almost, but it doesn't feel textured, but it looks really cool. And then it's a 1-mana 1/1 with reach and death touch. You can sacrifice this creature. Search your library for a spider hero card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. And then a treasure human citizen. Venomized cat, amazing acrobats, news helicopter, Spider Gwen, Swarm, Vulture, Spider-Man India, Tombstone, Aunt May, Mountain, a regular symbiote Spider-Man, Strength of Will, 1 and a green instant. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains indestructible. And whenever this creature is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Okay, this could be like a really good combat trick. That's really cool. Morlin, Devourer of Spiders. X black for 2/1 lifelink. It enters with X +1/+1 counters on him. And when he enters, he deals X damage to target opponent. Note, because he has lifelink, you will also gain that life when he enters. So that could be really key. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Comeuppance. I don't know. Maybe it sounds weird though. 3 and a white.
No,
instant.
that's correct.
Okay. It looks and sounds really weird.
Have you ever heard of that word before?
No.
In your entire life?
No.
Okay. +1 to vocabulary thanks to magic.
Wait, that's a real word?
Yeah. Well, it's used. Whether it's in the dictionary, we'll get back to you on that.
I looked at this word and I'm like, there's no way it's a real word.
I'm pretty sure. Yep. It is an informal noun. It is in the dictionary, though. It means a punishment or fate that somebody deserves. Like you got your come up. like you did a lot of bad things and you got your comeuppance.
Okay. Prevent all that. This card is like really hard to read. The text is like there's barely any space between lines. I'm gonna try my best. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to the source's controller. Interesting. So it's like reverse. It's like kind of like deflecting palm, but of all things.
Which kind of makes sense in a way, right?
Yeah.
Because given what you now learned the word means. So,
yeah.
So Dana, next year, if you encounter that on the SAT, by the way, I definitely got SAT points from Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid. So it's only
yeah,
fitting
too
here.
bad I couldn't be from Magic, but you're just too old for that.
Sad, very sad.
Doc Ox Tentacles. 1 mana. Whenever a creature you control with mana value 5 or greater enters, you may attach this equipment to it. A crit creature gets +4/+4. It becomes large and then has quit for 5 mana. Ooh, I think this is Gwen Stacy. Yeah, it's a Gwen Stacy. That's really cool. All right, next pack. Spider Gwen, Swarm. I hate these. Spectacular Tactics, Electro's Bolt, Symbiote Spawn, Sudden Strike, Grendel, Spawn of Null, Wraith, SPDR, piloted by Penny, Plains, The Origin of Spider-Man, 1 and a white, Chapter 1, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach. Chapter 2, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It becomes a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Superior Spider-Man, as opposed to a regular Spider-Man. 2 blue-black for a 4/4. Mind Swap. You may have Superior Spider-Man enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name is Superior Spider-Man because he's superior, and he's a 4/4 spider-human hero in addition to his other types. When you do, exile that card. Okay, interesting for like graveyard-themed stuff. Parker Luck. 2 and a black, enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal the top card of their library. They each lose life equal to the mana card of the card revealed by the other player. Then they each put the card they revealed into their hands. Interesting. This is definitely a commander card, and I think it could be very interesting. Arachnogenesis. Interesting. This art is very cool. 2 and a green, instant. Create X1/2 green spider creature tokens with reach, where X is the number of creatures attacking you. Prevents all combat damage that would be dealt to this turn by non-spider creatures. Interesting.
So this is a reprint, by the way.
Oh, it is?
It is. I'm virtually certain.
I guess it is the special guest.
And yeah,
I didn't even think of
MAR code.
Yeah, because it has cares about spiders. I wasn't really sure there was another card that cared this heavily about spiders.
I know, it's kind of just perfect for the set.
It really is. All right.
Yeah.
Next card.
I don't know where it first came out, but it's a
Whoa! This foiling is oh my god. Things are really reflecting off of it.
Wow.
The name?
It's Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker. We hit a Peter Parker, everybody.
Okay.
1 and a white. It's an 0/1. When Peter Parker enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach. Okay, so he really is kind of like a 2/2. And spend Bant and 1 to flip him. He turns into the Amazing Spider-Man. Bant and 1, you can also just cast him for Bant and 1. 4/4, Vigilance Reach. Each legendary spell you cast that's 1 or more colors has web slinging for Bant. Okay, interesting. So it can discount things, and you can bounce something. Let's say you have a Spirited Companion, which is a cute doggo, and then you can tap it, and then you can return it, and then you cast spells for cheap. That's pretty cool. Ooh, and then a Doc Ock art card, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Dr. Octopus. I know my Spider-Man characters, luckily. Alrighty. Stegron, Scorpion Sting, Kapow, Skywarden Spider, University Campus, Lila, Rhino's Rampage, School Days, Ezekiel Sims, Swamp, Spinneret, and Spiderling. This is cool. 1 red, 1/2. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders, put a +1/+1 counter on Spinneret and Spiderling. Whenever Spinneret and Spiderling deals 4 or more damage, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. And it starts out as a 1/2, so later in the game it could be really good if you have enough spiders that you're attacking with or other pump spells.
Just what you want, Dana. More spiders. Things that reward you for spiders.
J. Jonah Jameson. Ooh, a comic book Origin of Spider-Man. Ooh, a Goblin Bombardment. Daddy, you can put this in your energy deck and have more different versions, but also this one's pretty.
Maybe I need matching versions of that.
No, but this is so pretty.
No, I know. That's right. I need matching versions of that one.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. The Spot, Living Portal. 3 white, black, 4/4. When the Spot enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and up to 1 target non-land permanent card from a graveyard. When the Spot dies, put him on the bottom of his owner's library. If you do, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. Interesting. So you can temporarily get rid of something of your opponent's. And then also get something from your graveyard so that when spot gets removed, you get the creature from your graveyard back. This is really cool. And then a treasure spider. All right, we've got our next pack here. Spectacular Tactics, Electro's Bolt, Unstable Experiment, Scout the City, Spiderbot, Flash Thompson, Spidermobile, Molten Man, Spider-Man Noir, Island, Radioactive Spider, Electro, Assaulting Battery, 1 red, 2/3 flying. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, add a red. When Electro leaves the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, he deals X damage to target player. Okay, interesting. I like it.
That's another card in the set that heard a lot of talk about. People are seeking and wanting to get, so very good pull.
Yeah. Doc Ock, Evil Inventor. 5 blue-black. It's an 8/8, so large and expensive. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target non-creature artifact you control becomes an 8/8 robot villain artifact creature in addition to its other types. So definitely wants artifacts. Shocker, it's Doc Ock. Traumatize. Hey, that's what you do to me like all the time.
Really, Dana?
This is another reprint. 3 blue. Target player mills half their library, rounds it down. I hate that. That's very traumatizing. Oh, a foil extended art Electro. 2 Electros in the same pack.
I think the other was also extended art too, right? So
yeah,
2 extended art Electros, 1 foil, 1 not.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
That's cool.
And then Treasure Human Citizen.
Okay, that was a pack.
That was good.
Like the double Electros and other good stuff too.
Unstable Experiment, Scout the City, Spiderbot, Wild Pack Squad, Ominous Asylum, Shriek Troublemaker, Secret Identity, Wisecrack, The Spots Portal, Plains, Scarlet Spider Ben Rayleigh, 1 red-green for a 4/3, Web Slinging for Gruul, has Trample. If Scarlet Spider was cast using Web Slinging, he enters with X+1/+1 counters on him, where X is the mana value of the returned creature. Interesting. So if you return a big thing, then Scarlet Spider Ben Rayleigh is huge, and he has Trample. That's pretty cool. Another Radioactive Spider in Borderless. Eddie Brock. Oh, this is a big one I've heard a lot of chatter about too.
I have as well.
And it's in a cool form, the Borderless form. Showcase, I don't know. 2 and a black for a 3/3. When Eddie Brock enters, return target creature card with mana value 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. And then Jund to transform him, or you can cast him for Jund, and he becomes Venom, Lethal Protector. 5/5, Menace Trample Haste. Whenever Venom attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw X cards. Then you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, where X is the sacrificed creature's mana value. Okay, that's pretty good. Whoa! Reanimate! That's a card. That's an old card. That is, and it's really cool foil. And it puts a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to that card's mana value. This is super cool. Alright, Jackal, Genius Geneticist. Green-blue, 1/1 Trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Jackal's power, copy that spell, except the copy isn't legendary. Then, put a +1/+1 counter on Jackal. Okay. And then, a Green Goblin art card. Yep. Alright, last pack. Come on, Soulstone. Passenger Ferry, Spider-Man No More, Spider Islanders, Common Crook, Rampaging Classmate, Terrific Teammate, Web Shooters, Scarlet Spider Kane, Web Warriors. Oh, a forest in the last pack, how fitting. Lethal Protection. This is 4 mana, destroy target creature. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. This is really good. Blow something up, get something back. This is only Eternal formats legal, but it's still really good. Craven the Hunter. 1 black-green for 4/3, trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls with the greatest power among creatures that player controls dies, draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on Craven the Hunter. Ooh, that's really good. Craven's Last Hunt. Oh, Craven the Hunter? Craven's Last Hunt. That is so funny. Wow. 4 mana. Chapter 1. Mill 5. When you do, this saga deals damage equal to the greatest power among creature cards in your graveyard to target creature. Chapter 2. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Chapter 3. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, these both do the two of these are very fitting with each other. They do kind of similar effects, which is probably good because they're both Craven and talking about Craven. Ooh! A Doc Ock Armed and Generous, which is actually...
Armed and dangerous, not generous. Close, though. Maybe Doc Ock is generous, though. Maybe Doc Ock is misunderstood.
Maybe I misunderstood.
Well, that's probably true.
Alright. This is also Lorthos the Tidemaker. It is 8 mana, triple blue for an 8/8. Whenever Doc Ock attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, tap up to 8 target permanents. Those permanents don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. Huh. Big thing. This card to me just says 8 mana basically win the game. So,
Looks cool.
Yeah, looks really cool. With a foil extended art with great power, ... And then a robot food token. Well, that was it for the collector booster box opening. I hope you enjoyed this video and the awesome hits that we got. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you so much, Wizards, for the free collector booster. I really enjoyed opening it. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.